We are going to be doing some more things with dividing fractions today, but this time we're going to be doing word problems. So this is going to look exactly like the daily problem that we had yesterday, and there was some confusion on that problem, so I just want to go over how to do these types of problems before you go ahead and do this IXL on your own. So it says Ronnie's family is making 4 pizzas for dinner. They have a half a pound of shredded cheese and put an equal amount on each pizza. How many pounds of cheese do they put on each pizza? So we're going to write our answer as a fraction or a whole number. So we know they're making 4 pizzas and they have a half a pound of shredded cheese. So the cheese is going to be split equally. So 1/2 pound of a pound is going to be split equally by 4 pizzas. So we know in order to split something, we divide it. So we're dividing 1/2 by 4. We also know that when we are using division with fractions, we need to keep, change, flip. So we would keep 1/2, change division to multiplication, and make 4, which is the same as 4 over 1, be 1/4. So then we know 1/4 and 1/2, 1/2 times 1/4, we multiply across. 1 times 1 is 1, and 2 times 4 is 8. So we have the answer of 1/8. So we'll go over another example. Terrence is knitting hats for his friends. He has 2 balls of yarn. He uses 1/3 of a ball for each hat. How many hats can Terrence make? So he has 2 balls and he uses 1/3 of a ball for each hat. So we now know how many hats can he make. So we need to take 2 balls of yarn and divide it by 1/3. So in order to do this, we have to set up our problem. So we have 2 divided by 1/3. So we'll change 2 to be 2 over 1. And then we will keep, change, and then flip that to be 3 over 1. And then we'll multiply across. So 2 times 3 is 5, 1 times 1 is 1. So 5 over 1, or just 5. Oop, not 5. My bad. 6, because we multiplied. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 3 is 6, so 6 is our answer. So then you are going to be continuing to do these problems. So sometimes they can be tricky to figure out what number you're dividing by what number. So it's really important to underline those important things. So 3 hours, and they want to spend 1/4 of an hour at each exhibit. So they need to figure out how many exhibits they can see. So if they spend 1/4 of an hour at 3 hours, and they spend 1/4 of an hour at each exhibit, how many exhibits can they see? So we need to figure out how to set up our problem and solve.